Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Carly.
And I'm Britta.
And we would love it if you would subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of our uploads. Today we're doing an updated Amazon favorites. We realized we hadn't done one since August of 2021, so kind of almost a year ago. And you know, I feel like we buy a lot on Amazon like you guys do too. And so we have quite a few things to share, but we'll run through them fairly quickly because I feel like a lot of them we've mentioned before. Okay, I'm starting with a recent favorite that we both have been loving, the Bioderma Autoderm Creme. It's ultra nourishing cream, repairs, soothes, and protects normal to dry sensitive skin. It's just a really fantastic body lotion. It is pricier than our beloved Gold Bond Diabetics Relief, but there's something about it that feels really luxurious. I know, my skin hasn't felt so like content and not dry and itchy since I started using it. Yes, so. And I actually bought the Aveeno, the Oat Complex like cream to try that one, and I do really like it. It functions similarly where it creates like a protectant like layer on my skin, but it doesn't have that like luxurious feeling that this one has. So for that reason I like really love this. Like sometimes it's just like you really love the act of like body lotion, you know what I mean? Yeah, but it doesn't have a scent, so if that's something that you are after, we aren't, so just want to put that out there. But it's so good. I need to order a new one soon. Yeah, me too. Okay, and then this guy? Yeah, this is also a newer favorite, but I love this. It's the Vana Cream. I did a whole video on it. Vana Cream Facial Moisturizer with Broad Spectrum SPF 30. So our favorite moisturizer, which we talked about plenty of times, so we didn't include it in here, is the Vana Cream Facial Moisturizer. And they basically took that formula and added mineral sunscreen. So there's 19.5% zinc oxide, and it's definitely a really dewy formula. Yes. So I think I'm going to like it more even in the winter. Me too. But I love how like it doesn't irritate my skin at all. It still moisturizes because it has like those ceramides and those other actives in it. And like it does such a good job at doing both, like protecting your skin from the sun but also moisturizing. Yeah, I like that it's a one and done, so you're not layering products. Yeah. Like you really can use this as a moisturizer. Make sure you're using enough so you have enough SPF on. But yeah, so I really like this, and like I said, I think I'm gonna like it even more in the winter. Okay, this is a favorite I haven't talked about yet, but I recently picked up these no-show socks from Amazon, and I wanted to mention them because if you guys are like us, like I wear a lot, like my white sneakers, you know, you can't wear normal socks because they'll like show through the top, or even if some of my booties, I feel like they have like slits on the side, or you can't wear anything that like comes up on the ankle at all. And for years I just hadn't purchased like no-show socks, and I was using like those old school like peds, I think they're called, that people would wear with like flats, that kind of like left the top of your foot open, and then I felt like they were constantly like slipping off the back of my heel, slipping off the front, like not good. And I, you know, every time I would put like my white sneakers on, I was just uncomfortable because of my sock situation. So I got these, and they're basically just like socks that come very, very low, so you can't see them when you wear them with like sneakers, and they're still like a pretty good thickness. Like they're like a medium weight. They're like not super, super thick, but not thin. They're like a good, you know, like they would keep your feet warm, but not too warm. And they're really inexpensive, and they have like these grippers on the heel as well. So I had to mention them. They come in different colors, but I just got the black pack, and they're really good. Like if you, like me, like I literally threw away all the rest of my like no-show socks because these reign supreme, and I feel like those were like not doing me any justice, and these are really affordable. And now I think they come in a pack of like 8, so of course I'll link them below, but wanted to mention these. Okay, this brush is so cheap but so good, and I'm confused on how it's so affordable. But it's the Diane D8119 brush, and I got this because I like to put my hair in slicked back buns or ponytails, and I just realized that I really needed a like boar head brush to, you know, smooth down the flyaways. So I'll just use a pomade, put it on, and then go in with this on top to like really get everything secure and like locked down, and it works so well. And I know there's a lot of brands that have brushes like this, like Conair makes them too, but this one got good reviews, and I've had it for like 4 months now, maybe longer, and it hasn't shed at all. And I saw that like a lot of the other ones, people were complaining about it shedding or just like breaking apart, and this like really feels like great quality, and I haven't had any issues. So if you like to do those types of hairstyles, I really recommend this brush. Okay, two things that go hand in hand. This is my favorite makeup sponge as of late. It's only $4 on Amazon. I feel like it performs similarly to like the Real Technique sponge, but I do actually like that this has like the fat bottom because I use the bottom side for my Danessa Meyer's Balm Contour. I'll like dip this in the pan and like just press it onto my face, and then I can use this side for concealer and like pressing foundation into my skin. But it's $4. I feel like you can't go wrong. And I know a lot of, or I also had recommended like the pack of like 8 sponges that were really affordable as well, and I do like those. I can't remember the brand, but I don't like to have like 8 sponges laying around. Like I don't have that much storage space, so I like that I can buy like one sponge for $4, use it for like a month or so, and then like, you know, replace it. And then I also love this EcoTools makeup brush and sponge shampoo. It's fragrance free, dermatologist tested. It says for a deep weekly cleanse. It's just a really, you know, like basic brush cleaner, but I like that it doesn't have fragrance. I feel like it really cleans the makeup out of my brushes, and it leaves them feeling soft enough. It doesn't make them like super soft, but it doesn't make them really like hard and dry. So I feel like it's just effective, gentle. It's everything I want in a makeup brush cleaner, and it's really affordable, and it's you can get it on Amazon. I think it's like $7. You get 6 ounces of product. So this is just a really good find that I feel like I don't hear anyone talking about. Okay, this is super random. I think I saw this on the, what's the account? The Sisters, like Sister made me buy it. Yeah. I'll link the Instagram down below. But I wanted like a travel vitamin case because I only really take daily a probiotic, vitamin C, and zinc. But I started the vitamin C and zinc obviously at like the height of the pandemic, and I think it's really served me well. And then I also like to carry ginger with me when I travel. You know, we get like motion sickness over like anything. So I bought this for travel, and I have yet to use it for travel, but I keep it in my drawer with some supplements in it. And it's actually way bigger than I thought. Can't really do this. There's 4 little compartments, and it's just like actually big enough that you could easily like fit like a good amount in each 4 well, and it like snaps closed, and it's really easy to open. That is cute. Yeah, and I really like the color. I got the green one, and so yeah, I think this is like a really nice little pill case, and I'm excited to use it when I travel when that happens. Okay, next up are these little disposable spoolies. These I use for my eyebrow gel. I use the Patrick Ta brow lamination gel or like the Anastasia brow freeze, and both of those I feel like I need to go in with a dry spoolie to really like deposit the product throughout the brow. And I know that it is like a little bit wasteful, but it's really hard to like not use these because they are so effective. But they're really cute. They have like a glitter clear handle. I buy the lilac shade, so it's like a really pretty like periwinkle lilac color. I think it's like $5 for a pack of maybe like 100. They last me a while. I do try to reuse them more than once if it's just for my brows, because I don't want to be like, I want to, you know, be as least wasteful as possible. So I'll use this like maybe 2 or 3 times and then throw it away and get a new one. So the pack lasts me forever. But you can obviously use these for a multitude of reasons. I just think they're perfect for like brow pomades, and so cute. It's just like just fun to use every day. Okay, I have pros and cons with these, but I had to mention them because overall I do like them. So my AirPods broke, and they were like, honestly, like when's even the last time we went to Costco? So, oh my God, I'm dying to go.
Years, probably like 3 years.
But I think we bought our original AirPods maybe like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
It's a long time ago. So I was due for a new pair, but they were like dying and not in a good place. And I just didn't want to spend the money on AirPods. I don't know. I just felt like there's like good alternatives now. And my coworker recommended these. They're the Wise wireless like earbuds. And technically I think they like work better, or like are made more for Samsung, but they work with Apple products. And overall, like the pros outweigh the cons. The pros, the sound quality is better than AirPods in my opinion. Like these are noise canceling, and I had a coworker come up to me.
Well, there are AirPods now that are noise canceling.
That's true. But she was trying to get my attention. I couldn't hear a thing she said, and I didn't realize how noise canceling they were until she was like trying to get my attention. I had these in, and I was like, oh my God, I can't hear anything she said. So they really cancel the outside noise, and then the actual like sound quality when I'm like on meetings on my computer or on my phone is really, really good. The few things that I have issues with is the case design. They're really hard to like they're just not as easy as AirPods to like get in and out of the case. I think it's because like the lid is so tiny. I don't know. it's just like a little bit of a weird shape. So when you're like trying to rush to get them out, it's a bit harder, and it's not as like intuitive on which one goes in which well. And then the earbuds themselves, it's actually really smart. They come with the inner ear cushion, like different sizes that you can switch out. And they start with medium. So I tried like the small and the extra small because these feel really big in my ears. And I never thought I had like small ears. And for some reason, that didn't help. So I put the medium back on, and I think just overall, I'm not used to like the shape of these.
Yeah.
They're not uncomfortable. They just feel like I feel a little
bulky
pressure, yeah, like in my ear. So that's the other thing. And then this actually, I don't know if this is a negative or a positive, but you know on AirPods, like you can connect to your computer, and then when you turn on your phone and it's like in close proximity to your AirPods, it'll like automatically connect to your phone. These, if you're connected to your computer, you have to disconnect before it allows you to connect to another device. So sometimes I have been in meetings and I hadn't disconnected these from my computer and forgot, and then I want to answer on my phone and I have to like quickly disconnect and reconnect. But I also didn't like when AirPods would just do that. So it's not necessarily a negative thing, but I wanted to call it out. And yeah, overall, because of the sound quality, and they were half the price as AirPods, and I got them for like, I think $65 maybe, and I checked yesterday and they're on sale even like more now. They're $50. So I think that if you're in the market for an AirPod alternative, these are really nice. Okay, only a few more things. I know I've mentioned these before, but the Listerine Cool Mint Pocket Packs breath strips are just something I like always have on hand. Again, they're so cheap. They come in a pack of 3. I keep like one in my purse at a time. You get them from Amazon? I should get those. Yeah, and I just like having them, like if I have to run to the office and need to like go in a meeting, it's like really easy to like pop in beforehand, and they're effective. I feel like they work like mouthwash at, you know, getting rid of bad breath, but they fit in your pocket and they're just a little strip.
Innovative still.
I know. I feel like, when did these come out first?
Oh my God, we were so young.
We were,
and
they
were
like 8 or 9.
They
were like something else. Like people were really excited about them, but they're good. They work. Okay, I didn't bring all the brushes out here, but I love this Jessup eye set. And I checked when I was prepping for this video, and it still has like 5 out of 5 stars from all the reviewers. And it's just this like really nice eye brush set. It has a few like shader brushes, some crease brushes. I feel like the ferrule is really good quality. The handle's like a bit lightweight, like nothing like too special, but they're fine. And the actual like fibers, like the filaments of the brush are really soft. They're really easy to use. They blend eyeshadow really well. I think the quality on these is so good for the price. So if you're looking for a really affordable eye brush set, I think this is awesome. I'm sure there's others on Amazon, but I've stumbled upon these and I really like them. I know we've talked about Dazzle Dry at length, but I had to mention it because we actually got the polish on Amazon. You can get the whole starter kit on Amazon. When we first bought it, got the starter kit on the Dazzle Dry website, but they were out of this chic nail polish color, so we got this on Amazon. And I kind of feel like I would recommend doing it that way. Yeah. Like you can get the starter kit because it's a little bit cheaper on the Dazzle Dry website. But then if you just need like a one-off polish, like might as well just get it from Amazon because it's fast shipping. So this is the color Chic that we have, and I love it. It's like a doughy, like brownish color. It's beautiful. I get complimented on it every single time I wear it. Someone's like, I love your nail color. So I might buy another bottle just to have like a backup. And then we want to get a red. And I don't know, they have like too many reds. Like the day we looked, we got like super overwhelmed. I think we were like, oh my gosh,
so
what one
many
do we get?
reds.
So it's on my list to order today.
Yeah, we have to get a red, especially for summer. But
this, I don't know what it is about it, and I do love like the light lacquer nail polishes that I spoke about recently, and I still wear those like on my toes. But there's just something about this system that does last longer on my nails, and I don't know how it works. I feel like it has to be the base coat, because even when I remove it, it's really hard to get the base coat off. Like you really have to like work. Or there's like residue, whereas like that actual polish comes off really easily. So I feel like it's all in the base coat seemingly. I don't know, but it's like obviously takes a little bit longer to do than regular nail polish. And if you guys would want to see like a reel of how we do it, we could do that.
It's so
I feel
good.
like we've done it so many times now, but highly recommend it. It's a really great product. I don't know if Britta ever talked about this because I picked it up more recently than her.
Maybe I did.
But this is like what, like $17 on Amazon?
Yeah.
It's the Bedhead Hair Waver, and I just got this, to be honest, mostly because we are doing our Mary Kate and Ashley, our Mary Kate and Ashley series. Where we replicate photos of them, and as you know, the iconic Mary Kate and Ashley waves, we like thought this was the easiest way to achieve them. I'm sure, who's their hairdresser, Mark Townsend, what was his name? I'm sure he achieved the wave.
You know what though, I wonder, do you remember their hairstyle where it was like curly, like spirals up top and then like straight?
Yeah.
That was a whole look. I think he did the element.
Yeah, he did so many cool things. I'm a fan of all of it. I'm sure he achieved the waves in a much better way than this, but this is so good. Like if you just like gently press down and just, I like to do it in like random sections after I let my hair air dry so it's already wavy. It looks like so naturally wavy.
Yeah.
It doesn't damage your hair as long as you don't like hold it on there really long. For such a cheap product, I'm like really blown away by this.
And I like to put like maybe some like looser curls in my hair with either like my straightener or like the Hot Tools wand, and then I'll go in with this, and the mix of both makes it look super natural.
Yeah, the handle feels cheap, but I think that as long as like the blades or the, what's it called, like the iron part is really, it feels like it's coated really nicely and it doesn't damage your hair, then I'll take like a cheap handle.
Yeah.
But it's on Amazon, really affordable.
Okay, next up is our phone cases. I know we talked about these in a weekly favorites.
I've never talked about mine, and I have never gotten so
in a
many
weekly
compliments on
favorites.
something. No, I didn't. I got mine, remember mine was like a month to get here?
Well, this is just a silicone phone case. We have the iPhone, what is this, 13? iPhone 13 Pro. I think this phone case was like $13 on Amazon. I love the color. It's like a cool toned brown. I really wanted, we used to have black faux leather phone cases, and I liked it, but it was kind of boring. Like I wanted a neutral, but something that was like pretty, and I feel like this is it. And because it's silicone, it's really easy to get on and off. I feel like it protects the edges of my phone, and it looks good with my, what color did I get of this? This like gold phone?
Yeah, I got blue.
Yeah, it all looks very chic and nice and cohesive, and I love it.
So mine, I really wanted a square phone case, so I picked up this one, and I thought that it was going to be more of like a neutral, muted brown. This is actually pretty warm, and her boyfriend's mom was like, oh, your phone case looks like caramel.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it does. To be honest, it's not the color I wanted, but I love the shape of this, and I have never received so many compliments on something. The first day I put this on my phone, I went to her office, and like 4 different people were like, oh my gosh, I love your phone case. I'm like, it's just from Amazon. It was like $15. And I still get so many compliments on it. It's just really crazy. I think it's just because the shape is really cute, but I really hope that they come out with other shades because like I said, the color isn't my favorite, but from the shades they do offer, I think it would be my favorite still. I just really want them to come out with others, and I do kind of like that it's shiny. It's like a square, shiny, like hard sort of case, and I just really like the idea of it. So I hope they come out with some other shades.
Last but certainly not least,
we saved the best for last.
Our Kindle paper white,
right?
Paper white. I still
Yeah.
don't get it, but
I don't get it either, but like whatever.
Yeah.
But they probably just can't call it a paperweight.
yeah, maybe I guess.
Yeah. Carli's more into her Kindle than I am, but I do love the library book aspect because we're frugal, and I have been spending so much money on books over the years, and I do like that you can rent library books to your Kindle. They make it extremely easy. This is my most beloved possession. I think I would take it, well, okay, that's not true. My phone might be my number one, but I would like take this over my computer, I think. I don't even know.
So I really love our air fryer.
I love it so much. Oh, I do love the air fryer.
And my Google Home, you know, I like can't live without that thing.
Yeah, I mean, I have a few things I truly like am obsessed with.
But yeah, I mean, I use this, like if I'm reading a physical book, I have, like, well, I read every day, or I try to, even if it's for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So could be my like most used.
Yeah, I just love this thing. Like Britta said, it's so easy to get library books on here, which is what I've always been doing. I love reading like outside. Like we brought these to Palm Springs, and it was so sunny, but the screen like adjusts to the lighting, so it's so easy to read. They're so lightweight, which is like the whole reason they like really top that up. I love this thing. It is my prized possession. Yeah. I'm like upset I didn't get a Kindle sooner because it got me back into reading.
Yeah.
But I also, like, I had bought one for my boyfriend years ago. Do you remember this? When they were like new and they were tiny. They were like much smaller. And so I tried to use it and I like couldn't really see the words. I'm like, I don't like this. I don't get what people, so they've really come a long way.
Yeah, I think they have. And we get the one that's ad supported. So it'll look like this when you open it, where it has like an ad for a book, like never something that I ever want to read. I don't think they're catered to me at all. But then you just swipe it and then it leaves, you know, this is where I left off in the book. Currently reading 28 Summers by Ellen Hildebrand.
Yeah, and I'm reading Book Lovers by Emily Henry, which is a new book, and I got put on the wait list at the library like right away and got it within like 2 weeks of the release. So if you're diligent about your library, like game, you can like get new books on here.
It somehow gives me a lot of anxiety because all my books would become available at once.
And it happened to me that one time, and it like not banned me, but then it like told me that I couldn't like recheck out the book because I had like put it off so many times.
Oh, that's worrisome then. Well, I'm just trying to stagger them like one every week.
Well, it told me I could, but I would just have to go back on the wait list.
Oh,
so then I like cleaned my slate, and now I'm much more strategic about it. But I got Birds of California is ready now. Have you heard of that one? Oh, it sounds really good. So I had to pick it up. So I'm trying to finish
a few that I'm like excited about. See, I'm trying to finish this.
And
weekend.
I also checked out Where the Crawdads Sing, and I just decided I didn't have time. So. I'm like, I gotta finish this book, then I gotta start Birds of California.
That's what I mean. It's like really chaotic.
It is
because
chaotic.
you're like trying to like finish it, and I like that. I don't want to panic read. I'd like to like enjoy the book.
Me too, but I do enjoy them because they give you 21 days.
Yeah.
So it's quite a long time. You just have to be a little bit strategic. But the Kindle has like truly changed my life. That sounds dramatic, but it's true.
I've always loved reading, but when I would travel or go, like Carli mentioned when we went to Palm Springs, I don't want to bring a physical book because like what if it gets wet by the pool? It's harder to like see because your eyes have to like this, like it kind of adjusts. And so I feel like for all those reasons, I like now that I can bring this places and read not at home, it's also like opened up this whole new world.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We try to make this not too long. We will link everything down below, obviously, and our Amazon storefront if you just want to shop there. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.